Greetings, one and all. I hope that you can hear me. Just let me know if you decide to come on live or if you listen to the replay, which this is actually a makeup slash replay from yesterday. Okay, so let me officially welcome you to Aisha Speaks Jade podcast. I am your hostess always and podcast creator of Aisha Speaks Jade podcast. This is a replay slash makeup for yesterday, which was Friday, January the 24th, 2020. And I welcome all of you, whether you're local, global, internationally. You know, I always like to know where my listeners and followers are tuning in. So if you don't mind, you can let me know what city and state. If not, that's okay too. I don't mind. I'm just really grateful and appreciative that you decided to tune in and check me out. So again, I am your hostess and podcast creator, Aisha, also lovingly known as Jade. And so I won't hold you too long. The topic that I want to speak about, and make sure that you share this, okay? I'm always so supportive of different people, and I like to thank those that do support me, but there's going to be a little change. I'd rather just probably show you than tell you. But anyway, we're going to move forward and keep it as positive as I can. This topic is going to be very brief. And so I hope that it resonates with you. If you haven't taken some of these gems that I speak on, if you haven't applied them to your life, perhaps you may think about it. If you already are, that's good. Keep applying. Also, you know, if you have some other suggestions or ideas, leave them in my comment box. So the topic at hand is habits that can instantly destroy your reputation. Habits that can instantly destroy your reputation. And so one of them is not trusting your gut instinct. And let me tell you from firsthand, when you don't trust your intuition, personally speaking, it messes me up. You have to go with your gut. You have to go with your intuition. Believe in it, because normally it never tells you anything wrong. It doesn't put you in the wrong direction. So make sure that you listen to your gut intuition or your gut instinct. The next one would be ignoring your online reputation. Be very careful as far as what you put out there, because everyone is saying it. You never know who may want to connect with you. And if you're coming off all the time in a negative way, they're not going to want to be positive. Not to say that you can't be the realest person that you can, but sometimes you have to humble yourself and redirect on how you input what comes out of your mouth. And I speak that for myself. Sometimes, I may say a couple things, but I'm always willing to listen. Like, I listen to myself. So if I'm coming off all the time in a negative way, who's going to pay attention to me? Not to say that, you may get, I don't want to say triggered, but you're speaking passionately. But if it's always so negative all the time, no one's really going to be interested. And it's not to say that that you can't be real, quote unquote. Just it's the way that you do it. So just watch your online reputation. The next one is taking shortcuts. Sometimes it's not always good to take shortcuts. I'm not going to say that taking shortcuts may not be helpful, but sometimes maybe not. So just be mindful about taking shortcuts all the time. The next one would be being ashamed of your failures. I know that we as people don't like to fail, but sometimes those failures can be learned lessons to improve yourself. So embrace them. Like, it's okay. If you mess up, it's okay. Just try to do better the next time. Learn from those failures. The next one's a big one for me. Not to say that I am, but just in general. Being fake. And I know that that might be difficult. We may say, well, you know what? I have to be fake at work. I have to be fake, have my own business. And, if I be fake, it could help me. I don't necessarily know if it can or cannot. I'm not the judge or the juror. But try to be your most authentic and or genuine self. Because being fake all the time, I don't know about you guys, but I kind of can call it out when somebody is being fake with me. I'd rather you be more honest with me, even if I don't like it. But at least I can respect you for being your authentic or genuine self. Being fake is like, to me, like having a job. Like you have to keep up with being fake at all times. That's not necessarily healthy for your emotional, mental state, okay? Next is prioritizing the wrong things. That's a learned lesson for me too. Prioritizing the wrong things. I don't mean any harm when I say this. It's just coming from a decent place. Focus on yourself. That's not being mean, especially in business. Focus on yourself. You can be supportive, but focus on yourself. When you're using all of your energy to put it into someone else or other people, and you're not prioritizing your own self, that's not healthy. That's not good. Because ask yourself, is anybody prioritizing you? 9 times out of 10, not so much. So make sure that when you're prioritizing, again, make sure that you prioritize the right things. Focus on yourself. I don't even care if it's not having your own business. That's okay. If it's you want a job promotion, focus on that. Prioritize that, okay? If you have to write it down, write down what you're prioritizing on, okay? Blaming. We have to stop blaming everyone. I'm not going to say that some things are other people's faults, but, or however, stop blaming every little thing on everybody else. Stop pointing that finger, because the thumb is pointing back at you, and you need to put your big girl panties on, or you need to put them big boy boxers on, and you need to be accountable and responsible for yourself. Stop blaming everyone for life situations that's not working out for you. Maybe you need to go to another plan, or maybe you need to check yourself, regroup yourself. It's not everybody's fault. So yes, let's stop blaming other people. And lastly, being inconsistent. Let's start working. We're still early in 2020. Let's start working on prioritizing, accountability, being consistent instead of inconsistent. And when you find yourself being inconsistent, when you find yourself in that negative space or negative way, work on changing that, okay? You have to learn to be consistent for your life. You can't keep being inconsistent, because guess what? It's not going to take you anywhere except keeping you in a negative space. Then you want to start blaming. Then you're going to want to start blaming and everything on everybody else. You're going to start blaming people, places, and situations for why your world or why your life is so screwed up. Grow up. Be consistent. Accountability. Stop blaming and learn from mistakes or failures. Okay, I say this with love. I put myself in this as well. Okay, so I hope that this resonated. I'm going to be posting this up Of course, if you're not on my social media platforms, definitely make sure. I'm trying for this page, not I'm trying, my goal for this Aisha Speaks Jade podcast page is that I want to reach 100. That's my first goal. I want to reach 100. I'm not there, but I'm going to believe that is going to be there. So tell your friends, tell your associates, tell businesses, tell all positive like people to definitely join my social media platforms. I am right here on Facebook right now, right here. Facebook, IG. If you don't know by now what IG is, it's Instagram. I'm on Twitter, as well as I have a YouTube channel. And you can find me at Aisha Speaks Jade. Again, that's Facebook, IG, Twitter, and my YouTube channel, Aisha Speaks Jade. When you go to my YouTube channel, please and thank you very much, make sure that you hit the thumbnail to subscribe and you hit that notification bell so that you can stay in the know of everything and listen to all of the replays. And or my next goal is to do YouTube live videos. Yes, I said it. I want to try different options. Also, if you are on LinkedIn, so am I. You can find me at Aisha Jade Speaks. Aisha Jade Speaks. That's on LinkedIn. People, let's be good to ourselves. Everything starts with us first. If we're not loving ourselves, if we're not believing in ourselves, then who else is going to do it? It starts with us first. So you have to love yourself, respect yourself, believe in yourself. You have to know your worth and your value. Okay? And when you're in business, make sure that all of your content is covered. Make sure that everything is legalized because it's so easy for people to steal other people's ideas, right? They'll steal it and you've worked really hard for it. So make sure that you get everything legit and so that your business is covered. You have to invest not only in yourself, but you have to invest in your business. Everything is not free. Sure, you can take some things that's free content, but eventually take step by step. Go according to whatever your wallet or your pocketbook is and take step by step and grow your business to the success that you want to see it get to. Okay? Love on yourself meaning is not just about what your external looks like, because we all can look good and attractive. But if your inside is not matching with your outside, you're going to fall. There's no balance. So make sure that it's balanced with that. Also, for men and women, create a vision board. Something where you can write it, put pictures up, put it somewhere so that when you get up every morning, you will see that vision board. When you wake up, you will see that vision board, okay? Create your happiness and your greatness. And like Nike, as much as I love that simple slogan, just do it. Step out of your fear. Step out of what scares you. Step out of your comfort box and do it. That will be the thing that will get you where you need to be. That job promotion, that small business, that big business, that entrepreneur, that coach, that motivational speaker, whatever it is, that artist, whatever that looks like for you, step out of that comfort box. So now that I've said all of that, and let me also say, we're going to have challenges. That's life. There is no way that you're going to escape it, regardless of all the money or not, that you're not going to escape challenges. So my 3 C's that I love: catch it, check it, and change it. Is it always easy? No. Is it achievable? Yes, you have to put the work into it. You have to put your faith into it. You have to put your walk of life into it, and you never give up. Okay? So with that in mind, I say have an enjoyable evening, a better tomorrow. I say namaste, I say peace and blessings to each and every one of you. Nam Yoho Renge Kyo. Nam Yoho Renge Kyo. Nam Yoho Renge Kyo on each and every one of you. And I'm done. Peace out.